Welcome everyone, and thanks for joining us for today's episode of Canal Days. As always, I'm your host, Carrie, along with my co-host, founder of Historical Tours of Greater Holyoke, Robert Kumu. Our Canal Days series delves into the vast collection of historical sites throughout Massachusetts, with Robert's expertise of the local history as our personal guide. Each episode, we uncover histories throughout local communities, highlighting the historic landmarks and uncovering their seminal significance. Today's episode of Canal Days will be discussing the parks of East Longmeadow, Massachusetts. So, Robert, can you characterize Heritage Park in East Longmeadow for us?
It is a centerpiece park of East Longmeadow. If you like a park that's almost solely for aesthetics reasons, to walk around, to have small group picnics. It's off of 328 North Main Street in East Longmeadow. Across the street is a Pleasant View school. And inside the park you find a brook goes through, and it's dammed up, so you have a small reservoir there, but it has a fountain inside there too. So it has a very nice look to it. And there's a walking trail around the perimeter, and there's also a little walking trail towards the east. You can walk deeper inside of the park itself. And it tells you that the park was developed by the East Longmeadow Jaycees at one point. It was donated to the town, and it has a beautiful rock town near that. And it does have a small baseball field and soccer field to its southern edge, but mostly it's a park where people walk around, enjoy the scenery. And I've taken lots of pictures for you to see it. And it has a time capsule inside of it, and it has also another stone telling you that the Rotary Group have helped with cleaning up the park through the years itself. So this is probably the most popular park in East Longmeadow, and it's a pretty little thing.
And what about Centerfield Park? Can you describe that park for us as well?
This is a park where it was made to be a series of athletic fields, especially baseball fields. And that series is the following. There's the Edward Leahy Field, the Veterans Memorial Field, the Center Softball Field, and then the Soccer Lacrosse Field. And all of them are in a sequence running through the park. You can park one place and then walk to some of them, and they're all very well taken care of. The baseball field itself has dugouts for both teams, and this is the main athletic fields for the public of East Longmeadow. The school system has their own athletic fields around them, and so they divvied up the park such that one's very much recreational. Another one, Heritage Park, is very much for the athletic reasons where you get a great view. And then the school grounds have their own.
And stick around and we will be right back after this quick announcement. Are you fascinated by local history and eager to investigate the obscure treasures off the beaten path throughout the state of Massachusetts? Or maybe just seeking an unforgettable cultural activity for family and friends to enjoy? Look no further than Historical Tours of Greater Holyoke, founded by Robert Kumu. With over a decade of experience, Robert offers captivating tours and presentations of historic sites and landmarks throughout the state. Whether you're interested in canals, cemeteries, charming churches, or more, Robert's tours provide a unique and enriching experience for all. And that's not it. You can also schedule private tours tailored to your interests, ensuring a personalized adventure and unforgettable memories. Perfect for families and groups of all sizes, making for an exciting hands-on learning experience that brings history to life. Simply visit holyokecanaltour.org or email bobcat4214, capital B, at yahoo.com to book your private tour today. So, getting back to our episode on the parks of East Longmeadow. Summarize for us some of the other parks there is throughout East Longmeadow.
There's the Center Hill Park, which is found on the corner of High Street and School Street, and nearby is the East Longmeadow Schoolhouse District 4. So that makes it historical looking. There's also the Lennox Saw Park at 301 Justice Street. That's a smaller park. And then there's the Pine Knoll Park at 1974 Allen Street, and the Old Brown Farms Walking Trail at 64 Hampton Road. There's also the playgrounds around each of the schools, or for the middle school and high school. Also, they have athletic fields. In the Birchland Park Middle School, the Maple Shade Elementary School, the Maple Brook Elementary School, Mountain View Elementary School, and the Pleasant View School all have playgrounds around themselves.
And divulge what the Redstone Rail Trail bike path is like.
Alright, it's a bike path fairly newly put in, and it's a very straight one, and I would say it's about only a mile and a half long, and it's not straight, it's very flat. So, but there's a lot of nature alongside of it. They wish to extend it and in the future so that it can be more to enjoy, and hopefully they can do that soon. But there's a lot of recreational areas around East Longmeadow. You know, the parks, playgrounds, bike paths, especially the Heritage Park, are very quaint looking parks. So there's a lot to enjoy in these parks.
And thanks for listening to Canal Days and our episode on the parks of East Longmeadow, Massachusetts, and joining us on our journey to the rich history of the Connecticut River Valley. We hope you enjoyed uncovering some of the hidden and overlooked marvels and their fascinating stories that shaped the state of Massachusetts. A special thanks to Robert Camus, founder of Historical Tours of Greater Holyoke, for sharing his passion and expertise with us. Remember, you can find more information about Robert's tours, book private tours, and explore the Canal Days video and podcast series at HolyokeCanalTour.org. If you enjoyed today's episode, please like, comment, and share. We'd love to hear your thoughts and suggestions for future episodes. Thanks for listening, and don't forget to tune in to our next episode of Canal Days and log into HolyokeCanalTour.org. Until next time.